Oh,
Yeah.
yung breakdown ng 120 ito.
Yeah. Welcome back to the show, Talk to Harry. We have been discussing here about the SAL-N, or the Statement of Assets and Liabilities and Net Worth of government people, the bureaucracy itself, because we feel that it is most important because it is one of the factors that can change our culture of impunity, of dishonesty, and whatever it is that you want to criticize. Now, if we can half succeed, just half succeed in making SAL-N and force the public officials to be honest, then we have achieved more than 50% of what we want to do. Now, we are going to the second half of the program, and I'll give it back to Harry. We will discuss more of how the details of the SAL-N is going to help you, the voters. Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. As you can see, Gil Santos, he did host here for many years until he got busy teaching. We have Benny Gonzalez with a Z, not an S. Benny. We were discussing, he was showing us in his laptop basically a lot of information on the SAL-N, on how we can actually identify. The figures are staggering. The analytics is quite staggering, or better yet, unfortunate for us, tayo mga Pilipino. I mean, people have stayed in the Senate, for example, based on the analytics for so long. So many have stayed for so long. And even the information that's been made available is actually staggering. But it seems life goes on. Here we are, we go on another election, and many of them are just going back on, the re-electionists, di ba? Parang binabaliwala or hindi naintindihan or hindi alam ng botante na yung mga kumita na at sumobra na at tumagal na masyado, tumanda na dyan at wala naman nagawa, ay yan na naman pabalik-balik. In other words, it's as if we're back to the same system. Why even have an election if there's going to be no change? If we're going to have the same people all over again, why even try? And then we listen to all the propaganda that comes around with all the billboards, all the promotions, how good they are and how much they're going to promise, with nothing to even show for it, so to speak. Before we even came on the show, we were discussing, Gil, Benny, parang hindi kaya it starts with the academe, kulang ang academe, hindi natuturuan yung mga bata. For example, when they get out of school, do they know how to file what they need to file? I realize the millennials don't really want to know about politics because this falls in the realm of politics. But in reality, this is information that we need throughout life to act as a better citizen, to be a responsible citizen. But yet we don't seem to want to inculcate or bring the students into our realm of reality, which we call how life is in the Philippines. Other than the term calling it politics, which turns them off. Because I remember I didn't want to get into politics. I didn't want to read or hear about all of this. I wanted to listen to music, date, diba, that sort of thing. Or at least get into your work. The first few jobs that you will acquire, diba, you're more interested in that. But when in reality, we should be teaching them about a lot of information. For example, studies like this, what you did. You took 5 years out of your life to just do the analytics of this. And yet, no one's taking advantage of using it. What if, kanyari ako, gusto ko labanan yung mga traditional ngayon. Tawagan kita, Benny. I want to know more about this SAL-N and whatnot. I-publish ko yan in a simplified manner. This guy made this much money in a period of 15 years, 20 years. This is his family name. Obvious ba? Like you said, the SAL-N is a declaration of what you own. Allegedly. But are the SAL-Ns real? Hindi kaya yung mga gumagawa niyan, I mean, not all of them are Pacquiao's. I mean, I can understand Pacquiao's point of view. I mean, he's a prize fighter, and the prize is quite large. So for him to come up there with this prize, hey, why not? I congratulate him, di ba? Anong pinagmalaki ni Drilon? Anong pinagmalaki ng mga ni Bam Aquino? Mayaman ba yan? Ganun kalaki ba yan? I mean, did they make that kind of money? All of them. All Villar, where did he come from? He said, even in his ads, I remember in 2013, you know, he was swimming in the sea of basura, remember? Trash, sea of trash. How did he make it to become a 30, 40 billionaire person? I mean, I don't see him beside Bill Gates, di ba, or making some new innovation. All of a sudden, he owns a lot of things, and you know, di ba? Why? How? And why isn't he being pilloried by the people? Or even by his enemies or his competitors in politics. Di ba, di ba? Parang okay lang sa atin. Mayaman yan si, commissioner.
Pero balik ko muna dun sa education, no?
Oh, sige. Siyempre, he's gonna defend it. He's gonna defend it. Go ahead.
No, I'm not going to defend it. But yung ating pagtuturo dun sa mga bata, kulang talaga. Dahil...
So you agree with me there?
I agree with you because yung kabataan dito sa atin, the average Filipino young people, especially in the formative age,
Yes.
are told in the provinces especially, no? Oy, bata ka, huwag kang sagot ng sagot sa usapan ng matatanda.
Baliktad, ano?
Baliktad, oo. Dapat diyan ka. Makikita ka, hindi ka madidinig. In short,
Grabe.
you do not even express your own opinion. You cannot even ask question. Nung bata ako sabi ko, bakit ho ganito yan? Bakit ho ganito yan? Bakit ganito yan? Alam mo, sabi sa akin, oy, huwag kang tanong ng tanong. Alam mo kung bakit gano'n ang tanong? Ang
Bakit?
sagot? Hindi nila alam ang tanong
Hindi ang sagot. Hindi
ang
nila
sagot,
alam ang
hindi
sagot.
nila alam. Hindi nila masagot yung tanong.
Ayun,
Kaya gano'n. That is why. So,
Huwag ka nalalampas ng grade 6, ha?
Oh.
Kasi hanggang grade 6 lang ako
So that kind of culture has to be changed. And therefore, the parents must undergo parenting.
But hang on, that's going to be a tall task to
No,
go
no,
back
no.
and educate the parents.
No, hindi. Dahil because the education of the kid starts from home, not from the school.
Agreed.
So, the school can do only so much. The child spends so much time only, so little time only in school, and so much of it at home. Therefore, it must start from there. He must be taught about numbers,
Yes, numbers.
Science? Logic,
Logic.
and critical thinking. That
Going
must
back to Benny, based on the study he made, going to that topic of ours, which is Sal-En. Benny, can I weaponize this?
You should, no?
No, I'm being serious.
Yeah. No,
Can
no,
I actually
I am.
weaponize this?
Well, SALENs are weapons. By definition.
There you
Okay,
go. There you
okay,
go. There you go.
okay.
Mag-ingat kayo mga kandidato.
That's why, ab initio, from the beginning, in 2010, I have called it God's gift to the Filipino people.
But they don't know how to use it.
But they do not know how to use it. They do not know how to appreciate it. Okay?
So yung mga PR mahina. Kasi this is a weapon, a tool basically used by PR.
The PR of the people pro-politician are effective.
No, but if you were a proper professional PR system group and you adhere, you have a client, this is a tool.
Depends on your advocacy. If your advocacy is good government, yes, it is a good tool. Because it can force the politician to be honest.
No, but you can use it against your enemy, the
Yeah.
competitor.
Sure.
Especially
But
if it's a dynast.
yeah. Sure,
But
but the
if it's
competitor
a
can
trouble.
also say,
No, but let me correct what your audience might get as an impression, Harry. The study itself, okay, is to create an index. It is nameless.
No, I know, I realize. I
Oo,
realize.
but let me repeat that kasi baka akala nila
No, it was not created for any purpose.
You know, I don't want to receive a lot of calls tonight asking me, kamusta yung SALN ni ganito, ni ganon. Hindi ko alam. Kasi, ang proseso nga niyan, from the beginning, kinuha namin, yung data.
Yeah, and you
okay,
eliminated the names after a while.
Oh, and then we coded and tagged it, and then eliminated the and threw out the key. We don't know who these people are now. To us, they are numbers, just numbers. Okay, now.
But this is proof that the system and the senatorial, because the study is based on the 24 senators every 3 years.
Yes.
This is simple proof. Kumita sila ng gusto. I look at your numbers. I'm talking statistics.
Yes.
You had red flags.
Yes. We have like I said, no? Okay. Out of 2,802.
Yeah, 2,800, yeah.
Okay? Possible red flags on the 467 SAL-Ns.
Yes.
Okay? In 6 categories, we have only awarded 120, which means, okay, that we have both good and bad people in the Senate.
Both.
Okay, and there is another slide that I will tell you. I will show you a table which shows that we have people, and I say this proudly, we have people who serve government whose net worths actually go
Went down.
down
Yes.
during the period of service.
But
So
should
hindi
it-
lahat.
But it should go down.
It should not. It
If
should
you're
be
on-
maintained.
Look, magkano sweldo ng senador?
Yun.
50,000, di ba? A month. Now, pag pumasok ka sa gobyerno and you are a successful professional, being a doctor or an engineer or whatever, basta learned ka, okay? You're not a prize fighter. You know, you do well. And then all of a sudden, it's like Pacquiao. He has no more fights. Tell me, magme-maintain at aakyat ang investment niya. I mean, really. Not with what we read and hear. I mean, the big house in Forbes, the flight here, the number of cars, you know, and his do-good ventures, building a hospital for Jensen, di ba? Marami siyang good activities, so to speak. I'm talking, because sa kanya yung pinaka-up and down, being Pacquiao, because he's a prize fighter with prize.
Yes,
With a prize, di ba? Now,
Yes.
if you enter government with that kind of income, dapat nagda-down ang ano mo, profile mo because of 50K a month. Come on, it's just enough for you to survive. That's assuming may pera ka pa, kasi I doubt nakikita ka. 50K a month, may asawa ka, 5 anak mo. Sige nga, di ba? Come on, sino binobola mo? Tapos tumataas ang net worth mo. Di ba obvious ba, magnanakaw ka? Di ba? I mean, not for anything.
Kasi-
Obvious magnanakaw. So,
kasi-
paano ka, dapat pababayan, if I'm not mistaken.
Ari, we are more of number crunchers kasi rather than
But can it be weaponized?
rather than monger. I will show you. I will tell you now one distinct way of weaponizing this, okay? A few months back, an article on COA findings on unliquidated advances in agencies and GOCCs.
I read about the COA's unliquidated
Oh,
advances.
malaki yan.
Sunod yan,
Malaki yun.
tinitira
Okay,
nila iba-iba.
year by year, okay? Now, how do you weaponize the SALN? Ganito yan. Dapat kasi i-correlate yung advances at saka yung red flag ng SALN. Can you imagine a system, Harry?
Doon mo makikita.
Meron ka, head of agency ka,
Ah.
okay? Sabi ng COA, meron kang 200 million unliquidated. Okay? Pag tiningnan yung SALN mo,
Tumaas ng
makikita
200.
meron kang unexplained net worth na increase.
Obviously.
But that is not done right now.
Why? Because mahina ang PR? Mahina, they don't know how to... Because this is one way, this is treasure hunting.
Well,
To a certain extent, it is.
there's so many ways of doing that. You know, if the person really wants to divert attention, he's going to create something else that will be more newsworthy than his own SALN. Because that's how media works. That's how media works here.
It's like the Andaya Jokno issue now.
Yes.
It's growing left and right. It's a fast-growing plant.
Yeah. The average Filipino, like I said, is very much concerned about more about names, personalities. Personality-oriented ang ordinary Filipino.
So, it's not true what many politicians are saying. Ang galing ng mga Pilipino. The Filipino is no longer stupid. No, Filipino is stupid. The voter is stupid. They keep saying, no, they've improved. No, they're stupid. Because of the kind of people they keep voting.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong. And yet many, magaling na Pilipino. I hear a lot of them on major TV. Ang gagaling. You know, today, nowadays, you cannot fool the Filipino. Puro ganun eh. Puti, sino binabala mo? Ninoloko mo kami. Kami naman, loko talaga. Nagpapaloko. I mean, not for anything. Which is why, ganun parate. I mean, tingnan mo na lang yung surveys. Eh.
Yeah.
I mean, unbelievable. Di ba? Unbelievable. But that's how they wanna vote. So, maybe they deserve. You know, you make your bed, you lie in it. Di ba? Parang ganon.
Hindi, kaya nga, ang kailangan, you have to change the culture because it's already embedded. Nasa tradition eh. And when the moment it comes to that point, then it becomes culture. Then mahirap mong baguhin.
Which is what we have now.
Yes, that's what we have now. Kaya nga, yung sinasabi mo, Benny, that we weaponize this, I think it should be done. Number one, what should
To
be
protect the people, at least.
yes,
Because these are actual figures.
Correct.
Hindi politics to, hindi gawa-gawa.
magkano ang nawawala sa corruption?
Well,
How much percent of the budget?
I've heard two estimates. The low side says about 35% is lost. The other one says 60, as much as 65%.
So,
does not
2
trickle
trillion,
down.
1 trillion to 2 trillion are
So-
the two figures you mentioned.
Yes,
ah.
Let me
Just
put
on the
it this
budget.
way. Let me put it this way.
Trillion pesos.
Kung walang nawawala sa corruption, mapupunta yan sa additional payment for the public official.
Ayun. Oh.
Then, he becomes more honest. Look at what's in Singapore. Singapore pays the
Well,
highest officials.
Yeah, that's
Ang,
right.
ang hindi kasi naiintindihan ng mga ng karamihan ng tao na mahihirap is the direct relationship between poverty and corruption. Corruption and poverty. Dapat may makapag-explica sa kanila na political science, behavioral economics, blah, blah, blah.
Meron pa ako
Na-
dating dyan, Benny.
Very direct ang relationship. Kasi yung kinurap na pera,
Nawawala sa
hindi
kanila.
sa kanila dapat pumunta
Yes,
eh.
oo.
Dapat.
Okay? Dapat you know,
Sila dapat nagre-revolusyon.
Meron ako dadagdag dyan eh. Ha? Yung corruption related to poverty, related to inclusive growth.
also.
Also,
Definitely.
inclusive
Because
growth.
without
Kasi yan.
inclusive growth, you have
inclusive growth.
poverty.
You have poverty.
Mas maraming mahirap kesa mayaman.
They have more
Yun
to
ang
lose.
problema.
The poor have more to lose.
Yes.
And the poverty that it's magnified with more corruption.
Correct.
Yeah.
But you see, they're the ones who vote these people that want it to continue.
They do not understand that the very money that is being used to buy their votes come from corruption. Una, kinuha sa bulsa nila. Tapos, ibabalik sa kanila. And they have to realize this conundrum.
So
For
we have
as
to,
long as they are oblivious na ganun pala nangyayari, hindi nila nararamdaman na sila ang niloloko.
Ako natatawa ako pag nakikita ako, those videos. Here's era from before Mayor Lim. I hate to say it, 20 pesos, 50 pesos, binibigay isa-isa. I mean, di ba? I've seen these videos eh. People lining up, binibigyan ng, mga politician, binibigyan 50 pesos, 20 pesos each. Kanino galing yan? Yung pera na yan. Di ba? I mean, ninakaw niya, 1 billion.
Binimento sa akin kanina si Hill na
Hindi,
ganyan.
di ba? I mean, gee, dapat yun, when you show that video, dapat hulihin ka agad yung whoever is doing that eh. Ano yan, donation na, I don't see the Madrigal family doing it, or the Zobels, di ba? or Andrew Tan, di ba? Giving money out like that. Ang yaman naman ng mayor, di ba? Nagbibigay ng pera. But here, parang pinalalabas sa dyaryo at kung saan-saan, uy, ang galing ni mayor, oh. Di ba, binibigyan. I once was behind a pickup, a big van. Imelda Marcos was in it. It was traffic. she pulls the window open. She's on a high A's big van, and she starts giving 50 pesos. It's traffic right in front of me. She's giving money. Oh, okay, to si Imelda. And I started listening to the hawkers on the street. Yung mga nagbebenta ng mani, water, di ba? Traffic eh. Bait talaga ni Madam. Oh. Ako titignan, saan niya kaya kinuha yung pera na yan? Nakaya niya pamigay.
Hindi tatanong.
Give that for 10 minutes lang of giving 50 pesos. You know, it crowds very fast. Di ba? Throw money in the air and believe me, it'll stop traffic because everyone will stop to try and pick it up. Di ba? Eto, saan niya kaya ako? And look, the perception of the people who are receiving the money. Ang galing talaga ni Madam. Sabi ko, ibang klase. Stupidity! Di ba? My God, what else can I say? Stupidity, di ba? But, ganun eh.
Alam mo, sinasabi natin ito mula pa noong 1981. Mula pa noong 1981.
Correct.
How long ago has that been?
No, but now, you know, as a group, we offer this to the current administration. You know, kasi tingin ko, it's about time that they started using numbers. It's available. We put in so much time. PCIJ spent so much money putting the data together.
And it is timely because the election is coming this year.
True. That's true. That's what I meant by weaponizing information. Rather than going to court and getting blocked left and right by rules and regulations and laws and whatnot.
Harry,
Ito hindi.
the
math proves itself.
Not only that, Harry, like I said at the beginning, hindi ako abogado, no? But, ang SALN sworn statement.
Declared.
Hindi pwede. It's
At
already
pinirmahan yan.
admissible.
Pinirmahan yan.
It's already admissible evidence in
Yeah.
court against you.
You.
Kaya
Yes,
nga,
yes.
you know, before weaponizing, sabi mo kanina, no, can the SALN be weaponized? Alam mo, ang tawag ko, isa pang tawag ko sa SALN, whistleblower.
Whistleblower.
Oh.
Huli ka kagad eh.
Whistleblower. By your own admission, wala namang pumersa sa yung gawin mo yung figures na yan, di ba? Ikaw mismo ang gumawa niyan. Ikaw nag-declare. Sabi ko nga, lahat ng aking pag-aari nandito, lahat ng aking utang nandito, lahat ng network ko nandito. Pag meron kayong nahanap, that's your dare to the whole world eh. Pag meron kayong nahanap, hindi nakasulat
naka-declare,
dito,
Huli ka.
may kasalanan ako. By your own admission.
Teka muna.
Tama yun.
Inversely, sinasabi mo rin na pag dito sa box na ito naman, meron kayong nakita na hindi akin. Kunin nyo, hindi akin eh.
Hindi declared eh.
Oo.
Teka muna.
Yes.
Let me ask you something now. Suppose I'm a corrupt official. I overstate my SALN. At saka ako magnakaw. How can you prove that?
Alam mo,
Sinabi ko.
Tama yun. In other words, forward thinking ka.
Pero
Alam mo,
forward
magnanakaw ka na. Bago ako magnakaw, unahan ko na kayo.
Ganito ang halaga ng aking pag-aari.
10
Pag-aari
piso.
ko yan.
Pero actually, 5 piso lang. Nanakawin mo ngayon yung 5 piso during your term.
1 piso lang ang pag-aari mo. 10 piso ang dineclare mo. Magnanakaw ka ngayon 10 piso.
Pwede yun.
May nangyari bang ganon?
Well, you have to show proof of ownership, no?
Yeah.
Madaling, you have to show proof of cash, I guess.
Yeah.
Hindi ka naman pwede ba mag-file na file-filean lang? Hindi yung,
Hindi.
Ganito yung bank account number ko, pakikita ko sa'yo.
No. Hindi pwede. Well, sa tinagal-tagal ko dito sa SALN, marami rin akong kinakausap, marami akong kinukonsulta, marami akong opinion na hinihingi. Kasi, during the time of the Bautista impeachment, COMELEC,
Yes.
okay, we happen to be the only lone voice, okay, that said, ang popular belief, dahil doon sa sinabi ni Lorna Kapunan at saka nung asawa, ang popular belief was nag-overstate, understated ang SALN ni Bautista. Kami, based on our findings, understated ang lahat ng SALN ni Bautista.
Ayun. huli na, yung palang huli na, dapat yung palang impeach na.
Walang naniwala sa amin eh.
Ko naman, no? Ang kalaban niyo si Escudero, senador. Ano ba naman? Pinaalis na, pinapunta na Amerika para masaya buhay. We gotta end the show, gentlemen. How about a 5-10 second exit sentence from you, Benny?
Well, SALN are God's gift to the Filipino people. And sabi, yung isa pang analogy yung ginagamit ko sa SALN, ano yan, ha? Ang SALN, parang Rubik's Cube. Okay? Ngayon, madali kang magkakabisu-bisu dyan pagka nagsinungaling ka. The best way of bulletproofing your SALN is to stick to the truth.
Statistics, facts. Gil?
Okay. Ang gusto ko lang paliwanag sa ating mga nakikinig, dapat, tayo lahat, walang exception, magkaroon ng tinatawag nating pagsusuri, yung
Critical
thinking, kung ano yung kailangan ng isang tao na tatakbo sa eleksyon or di kaya yung ma-appoint sa isang trabaho ng presidente or ninuman, no? At as long as you're a public official, you must maintain your honesty because you are working for the public. You are not working for yourself. You are working for yourself. If you are a president, my God, ang dami mong perks. If you are a senator, ang dami mong libre. If you are a congressman, ganun pa rin, no? At saka yung mga governors, marami. Libre ang gasolina, libre ang transportation, libre ang katakot-takot, meron pang travel allowance. Ano pang hihingi ninyo? Kaya ang kinakailangan, ang mga taong boboto para or against you must now have the critical thinking. Yan ang aking panalangin.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm blind, I'm deaf and mute, and I have no fingerprints, but I guarantee you I will vote in May and my vote will be counted. Maraming salamat po.